A prowl car slipped behind me on America's Cup Avenue, and when I swung onto Thames Street, it hugged my bumper. A left turn onto Prospect Hill didn't shake it, so when I reached the red octagonal sign at the corner of Bellevue Avenue, I broke with local custom and came to a complete stop. Then I turned right, and the red flashes lit me up. I rolled down the window and watched in the side mirror as a Newport City cop unfolded himself from the cruiser and swaggered toward me, the heels of his boots clicking on the pavement, his leather gun belt creaking. I shoved the paperwork at him before he asked for it. He snatched it without a word, walked back to the cruiser, and ran my license and registration. I listened in on my police scanner and was relieved to learn that my Rhode Island driver's license was valid and that the heap I'd been driving for years had not been reported stolen. I heard the gun belt creak again, and the cop whose name tag identified him as Officer Phelps was back, handing my paperwork through the window. "May I ask what business you have in this neighborhood tonight, Mr. Mulligan?" "No." Ordinarily, I don't pick fights with lawmen packing high-powered sidearms. Anyone who'd covered cops and robbers as long as I had could recognize the .357 Sig Sauer on Officer Phelps's hip, but he'd had no legitimate reason to pull me over. "Have you been drinking tonight, sir?" "Not yet." "May I have permission to search your vehicle?" "Hell no." Officer Phelps dropped his right hand to the butt of his pistol and gave me a hard look. "Please step out of the car, sir." I did, affording him the opportunity to admire how fine I looked in a black Ralph Lauren tuxedo. He hesitated a moment, wondering if I might actually be somebody, but tuxedos can be rented, and a somebody would have had better wheels. I put my palms against the side of the car and assumed the position. He patted me down, sighing when he failed to turn up a crack pipe, lock picks, or a gravity knife. When he was done, he wrote me up for running the sign I'd stopped at and admonished me to drive carefully. I was lucky he didn't shoot me. In this part of Newport, driving a car worth less than $80,000 was a capital offense. I fired the ignition and rolled past the marble and terracotta dreams of 19th-century robber barons. The Breakers, Marble House, Rose Cliff, Kingscote, the Elms, Hunter House, Beechwood, Ochre Court, Chepstow, Chateau-sur-Mer, and my favorite Clarendon Court, where Klaus von Bülow either did or did not try to murder his heiress wife by injecting her with insulin, depending on whether you believed the first jury or the second. Here, sculpted cherubs frolic in formal gardens. Greek gods cling to gilded cornices and peer across the Atlantic Ocean. Massive oak doors open at a touch, and vast dining rooms rise to frescoed ceilings. A few of these shrines to hubris and bad taste have been turned into museums, but the rest remain among the most exclusive addresses in the world, just as they have been for more than 100 years.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.